All right, welcome back to AI content creation. So today we're going to be doing some keyword research with ChatGPT and see how good the results can actually be. So let's get started. So we're right here in ChatGPT, and what you're going to want to do, I have some plugins installed, but you're going to want to make sure that you have plugins installed. You're going to go and click on plugins, and you're going to come down here and you're going to go scroll down to the plugin store. Next, what you're going to do is come over here and type in keyword. And then once you type in keyword, you're going to see different keyword research type tools. We have this one. I already installed it. So Keyword Explorer, you get Keyword Explorer provides popular related keywords to amplify your content optimization. It's going to give us some more ideas, long tail, easy to rank for keywords. And then we'll go click over to next and look for another one. And we have this other one called Serpstat SEO tool. We're going to install that one as well. So now we're going to go ahead and close this. And then all we have to do is now go up to the top up here, and you can go ahead and select which one you want to use. We're going to try Keyword Explorer out, and then we'll try the other one out as well, which is the Serpstat next. So we have just the one. You don't want to select both because it's going to choose one randomly. If you want to control which one you're using, right now we're going to use the Keyword Explorer tool right here. Then you just want to select the one tool and unselect everything else, right? So then now what we're going to do, I'm going to paste this prompt in here. Give me more low competition keywords for the seed keyword container gardening. So just put whatever keyword you want right there and then just push enter. You're going to see that ChatGPT, and now you are going to need the ChatGPT Pro or Plus version. That's $20 a month, but it's going to give you access to all these different tools inside of ChatGPT. If you don't have the Plus version for $20 a month, then you won't have access to this. So it's actually using this plugin, and then it's going to go out and it's going to give us these other ideas right here. In this case, I believe it gives us about 20 new ideas. It gave us 16 new ideas right here. And I did a search before doing this video just to see the difference between this. And so like right over here, we have gardening, and look at these long tail keywords. They're going to be really good. If I take this one right over here and then I go over here and start testing this in different tools, I'm going to go over here. This one's called Insta Keywords. I will leave a link below. This is one of my favorite keyword research tools. You can get it at lifetime deal discount for a one-time fee for a very low cost. And it's just a really good tool. It's very accurate, and you can see how fast it is. It's going to go and load. It's going to give us accurate search volume. It's going to tell us based on the competition. You can even see the trend score right here and as well. So there'll be a link below if you want to go check it out. Again, this isn't a monthly paid tool. This is what you just pay one time. But I'm bringing this tool up just to test the difficulty levels right here, competition, and then the search volume. So we're getting great keywords over here. Search volumes over 1,000, container gardening for beginners, vegetables. So that's a good keyword. And look at all these other great keywords that's pulling in right here that we can go for as well. But then what we can do is we can go and look at other, for example, we can come over here and use Ahrefs, throw this one in and check the keyword difficulty for free. And notice that this is not even registered in the multi-billion keyword. This has multiple billions of keywords in here, and it's not even registering, right? So that means that this is a keyword that's not even popular enough to make it into the database yet. And it's possibly a newer keyword as well. So it's not in there. Let's go and see if this is a keyword in Ubersuggest, another keyword research tool that I have. We have the SEO difficulty of 51 right there. We have a 390 right there with the amount of. And then what we can do is we can come over here to the keyword planner tool to see what actually Google says about this keyword. And this is kind of how I test. And we're looking over here at the 100 to 1,000 mark right here. So all the keywords are somewhat in range between the 300 and 1,000 level. But you can see right over here, we have a year-over-year change right here. And that's why if you're really going to create content on a keyword, it is really good to go and test it out with multiple tools and see what they all say. So I like to test the year-over-year change and get this information from Google. It's telling us that this is an up-and-coming keyword that is only getting more popular, and it hasn't even made its way into tools like Ahrefs, right? So pretty crazy. So it's fair to say there's no competition in Ahrefs, right? We're showing some pretty medium to strong competition in Ubersuggest. We can go and try one more over here which this is another keyword tool called SE Ranking, and it's saying that it's a relatively easy, and it's at the 390 mark as well. Insta Keywords is estimating it at a little bit higher, but this might be accurate because right now, currently, these other tools have not caught up, and it's more like the 1,000 keyword research range as far as search volume. Okay, so I like to check in all those, and I'm doing that because I'm testing these plugins out to see if these actually give us some good keywords, right? So if we take another one, this one I was looking at earlier, right over here, best containers for container gardening, right? That might be a really good keyword and a search intent keyword. So we can come back over here and do a new search right over here in Insta Keywords as well and see what it says. And it's going to say that it has no traffic right there, but then we can come over here and just check Keyword Planner and see what it says about it. And it's going to say the 10 to 100 right here as well. So I think it's fair to say that this is a pretty good list. This one is not giving us the keyword competition and the volume. So this is the Keyword Explorer tool. Now I want to show you the next one, and we're going to stick with the same keyword right over here, which is container gardening, so we can compare. This one spit out 16, but now what we're going to do, but remember, it doesn't give us the search volume or the competition. Now let's go and check out the plugin from Serpstat. Now we're going to go uncheck Keyword Explorer. We're going to now select this one called Serpstat SEO tool. I'm going to go select that, and then I'm going to paste my prompt in right over here, and then I'm going to push enter. Now it's going to go out and it's going to do some research. And now what we can do is go and say Serpstat and just go and check out Serpstat. This is a major keyword research tool that we can go and look at, that it gets over 500,000 people coming to this site every month. So this is a real legitimate keyword research tool that's been around for a really long time, and they claim to have billions of keywords in their database as well. It's a fancy tool, right? So this is kind of like an Ahrefs type tool. Let's go and see what this tool can do for us. It just finished up for us, and you can see it's a much different result. Now it gave us 10 results. And I tested this before, and I can tell you right now, it didn't have potato gardening container. That's kind of crazy. Tomato gardening in containers. So these are some really cool keywords with a lot of search volume, 12,000 search volume, container gardener. And the SERP difficulty on that is only an 18, right? So that's not bad. And then you have containers in the garden. I'm not really sure if that is quite a keyword that I would go for, but I would start looking at some of these other ones. Look at the SERP difficulty is a little too much on potato gardening, but it's giving us some ideas that we could now go with potato gardening right over here. And then we could go and check this keyword and some of these other tools just to see what the other difficulties say for us. Because once you build a trust in a tool on ChatGPT, then you can actually start firing away and using it and not have to pay for all these other tools like I have right now. So this one is right at the 8,000 mark, and the one that we just tested was right over here at 8,100. So Ubersuggest is right on track. The SEO difficulty, usually when I refresh this, it goes higher. It usually always gets more difficult. Everything gets more difficult with more sites and more pages being built every single day. So I would imagine this 46 is going to increase. And it did. It increased to a 65. So this is saying that this is, competitive to rank for, but then we can go and start trying to see if we can find some easier keywords to go for, right? And then I would go over to my trusty old Insta Keywords, and I would put this in right over here as well. And then it's going to pull back a bunch. And the way that Insta Keywords works is that it actually returns search, like you're going over here to Google and you're typing in the keyword right here. It's actually going to return the auto suggest type keywords in here. Let's see if we can find potato gardening, potato growing containers, or potato growing container ideas. And there's the ideas, there's the DIY. So that's what it's doing. This one's saying it's fair, so it's not going to be the easiest, but then we can come in here to the filter and we could go, I only want to look at great. And we have some great keywords right here with some search volume, potato container ideas, potato growing containers for sale, sweet potato container gardening. Look at that. A lot of search volume, a great keyword. So this is a great way, sweet potato gardening. So this is a great way to get some ideas, right? That if I just put in container gardening, this tool might not be pulling back such a specific keyword right here. But because we used this tool over here in ChatGPT, it's allowing us to do some brainstorming, and then we can start coming in here and grabbing some really good keywords. And out of this list right here, I think ideas for container gardening, I think that tomato gardening for containers and potato gardening, those are all good seed keywords that we can now go in and use to our advantage in some of the other tools to bring back more keywords. Another thing that I want to try is, let's just say we go over here and we grab this. For example, let's go with tomato gardening right here. I'm just going to say, give me 10 long tail keywords for number 9 for tomato gardening and containers. I'm going to push enter, and then we're going to see what ChatGPT can do for us right here. And we'll see if it understands that we want tomato gardening and containers. If not, we'll just specify. And there it goes. So it says, here are 7 long tail keywords related to tomato gardening and containers. So now we have, should you tie up tomato plants in container gardening? And it's not showing any search volume really, but these are very long tail. What causes blossom end rot in tomato cart? So these are very specific. They probably get some search volume. Plant tomato in container master gardener. That's probably not a good one. What is a Carmelo tomato in container garden? Not really sure what that is, but I'm going to copy that. We're going to go over to and see what Google says about this keyword real quick. So I'll just come over here, boom. And it's a 0 to 10. So this is one of those keywords that you probably could rank pretty easily for. And we're using the power of ChatGPT to find and uncover these long tail keywords. So you could go and quickly build these mini kind of pillar posts on potato gardening container, and then you could go and create 10 supporting pages, backlinking, interlinking back to your pillar post page. So a really cool way to do some keyword research in ChatGPT using the power of plugins to get your job done when you don't have all these other tools at your expense. Most of them are monthly paid tools. There'll be a link below to Insta Keywords if you want to go and check it out. It's a really fun, really fast, accurate, and this tool, it just works. It's an Insta Keywords keyword tool. So I'll see you next time.